I have made it to Cairns, Australia. I am in this beautiful park and I just want to like ground myself today. All I'm really doing is journaling, sitting on the ground, like existing in Australia. I think having a day when you get somewhere new, especially after like an overnight flight, a lot of travel previously, just take a day. Don't plan too much, just like take a day to get settled. I'm also in a very social hostel and I don't really feel like being social. It's weird. I'm like, I just want to be alone. I want to journal. I want to be in my own thoughts. If you're curious what I'm journaling about, whenever I travel somewhere new, I always set intentions, like 4 to 5 things that are really clear. They're very different, but they all have a very powerful meaning to whatever I'm going through at the time. When I went to Europe, I was trying to find my balance between like self-employed work life and then travel at the same time. One of my intentions was like, I'm gonna enjoy 60%, work 40%. It is so important to me to set these intentions to always come back to throughout my trip. Kind of like grounds you in moments that you don't feel too grounded. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, it's only been 2 hours, but I already have an update for you. This is my first solo dinner of the entire trip. I haven't done anything like this since Thailand. When I was 23, I solo traveled Thailand, and I would like go to solo dinners all the time. Like I would just sit down, table for one, confidently. We're getting the wheels turning again because I haven't done this in like 2 years. And it's a really great time to let you know of one of my intentions that I wrote down. Something that I've struggled with over the years, like always feeling like I have to be with someone or being in my own company is like uncomfortable. But on this trip, I wrote one of my intentions as learn how to love my own company as much as I love other people's company, if that makes sense. So I just got my little Sauvignon Blanc. I'm gonna enjoy this meal around everybody else who has a date or a family. It might feel weird at first, but just know that like everyone's looking at you and they admire what you're doing. And solo dates are not weird, they're very normal. Just embrace it, it's amazing. Friends, super quick vlog update. Okay, so I've made it to the next stop on the journey, which is called Magnetic Island. I originally going to stay in Townsville, Australia, the least safe town in Australia. I booked 2 nights there, not thinking you could actually like stay on Magnetic Island. I just like forfeited the cost of the hostel for 2 nights, unfortunately, and I booked a new one. I'm currently at the Nomads hostel on Magnetic Island, and it is an amazing time. Community's great. I made friends right away. A bunch of lads from the UK. So we're gonna just do a day trip on a scooter, and I'm gonna vlog as much as I can. So my piece of advice, if you're coming to Australia, get to Magnetic Island. There's lots of ferries that run like 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Just like get to Magnetic Island. Like this is the place to be, not Townsville.
Funny, so this is when I feel like good about being a comedian.
That's it. Now do another one just like that.
Really deep breaths, breathing all the way.
Can you hear that funny noise? Okay, breathe in again.
Super high, you guys!
Yeah, just put it. That's it.
It's done.
Done.
Well,
I feel so happy! We'll just give that a little bit of a wash and we'll figure out when the we'll give it a bit of a wash.
You gotta try this. You just yanked it out of my leg, and it was like this big. Oh, I wish it was bigger. That would have been more like epic.
More heroic, yeah?
Quick update. Okay, so didn't we look at a koala for a hot minute? Like we were just like checking out this koala, super cute in a little tree, and I walk into stick that is protruding from the ground, and then it proceeds to protrude into my leg where it stayed for many minutes. Come back down, I'm like, no, this stick is like, it's stuck in my leg. Okay. So many things that can kill you and hurt you in Australia, and I got hit with a stick. I don't know how deep this stick is. I don't know what was on this stick. Like it's literally in my leg. Go to the hospital. They're like, we'll get you in. Never have I ever had a more like enriching, fun, comedic, just like easy hospital experience than the one on Magnetic Island in Australia. Like it was so funny. I got the stick out, not me, the doctor. The doctor got the stick out, took it out, no blood. Tell me why. Tell me why there was no blood. It didn't hit an artery, didn't hit a vein. It was just like in there. I've had a lot of wine, if you can't tell. So we went out for dinner. I've literally been hanging with like a bunch of dudes from the UK. They're just like so chill, so funny. So we went out for like tapas and pizza and then got some wine. Anyway, super fun. Now I'm gonna shower up and we're gonna go to bingo. I'm at the Nomads, still on Magnetic Island for one more night, and we're gonna play some bingo. The prize is like $1,000 if you win. So we're gonna like dial in with the group and win some bingo. All right. Okay, I'm back. I have literally learned so much about Australia in the past 24 hours. I need to just like dump it all on you guys while I have like 3% battery remaining. Okay, I'm currently in a hostel in Airlie Beach. It is the town on the mainland that is connected to like Whitsundays. Whitsundays are like you must see in Australia. Like everyone told me about Whitsundays. So I'm here, I'm so excited, and I booked a tour. So I booked a tour for Whitsundays and Great Barrier Reef tomorrow. Now, I have made like a couple mistakes on this journey and I just need to let you know what they were. So today I go into a place because I thought it was like the only tour company, like they were right on the pier and I saw them coming in on the Greyhound. Marketing, it got me, and they were like $300 like just to see the Great Barrier Reef. I'm like, that seems pretty steep, like 320 Canadian dollars to like get on a boat and like snorkel in a reef and then head back. Like, so I booked it. I was just like, I guess that's what it costs. I walk down the street and there's like a tour company that says like we can do the Great Barrier Reef and the Whitsundays, which the other one couldn't do for me. But the Whitsundays are like the whole purpose I'm here. So they're like, okay, we can do that for you, but like we only have one spot left. I was like, oh my god. You guys, like, I know it sometimes feels like you have to book something when you're traveling, like you have to book that accommodation because you know you're gonna be there, but like accommodations as well. Like I've lost money on hostels that I booked too far in advance because my plans have since changed, or I learned that there's like an overnight bus that I have to take to get to that spot, so therefore the hostel is canceled. The funds from these like silly mistakes, like they add up, you guys. So while I thought that Australia, like you have to book everything like in advance, like you have to, you know, have it all lined up. For some things, yes, that's true. If you want to like do a surf lesson, if you want to go on like a 2-day sailing trip, yeah, you got to book that in advance. But things like hostels, things like buses. Oh, speaking of buses, you guys, if you are not renting a van and if you have to get from like anywhere in the north, like Cairns, or if you're trying to drive down the coast and you don't have a van, and if you're getting more than 2 Greyhounds, get the Greyhound pass. So I just learned that one Greyhound ticket, that was the overnight one, was 280 Canadian dollars, whereas the unlimited 7-day pass, when you can get on as many Greyhounds as you want, is also $280. Shout out to Ollie at Nomads and happy travels. He like absolutely just planned my whole trip and I had no idea what I was doing until I met him. And so do your research, figure out what you want to see, and like talk to someone. Even just watch this vlog all the way through to know what to plan and how to book your couple weeks in Australia. This is my laundry that I have to do. I'm gonna go put that in the laundry machine, and then this is just like all my stuff. Sometimes I think I could like backpack forever. Like I could like be a nomad girly, but like absolutely not. I need to go home. I need to like know where my phone charger is at all times. Like, pros and cons, you guys. Pros and cons. We're here for the experience, and I am so happy that I get to share it all with you.